Welcome, fellow adventurer. I'm Phil, this is my lovely wife Dreama, and we'd like to invite you on our adventure, the Mars Adventure 365. Today we are going to an RV show. It is our first time going to an RV show, and we've got a couple of things that we're looking forward to find out at this show. The first thing is we really want to get a feel for the size. We've been looking online and you really can't get a good feel for the size and the amount of storage that's available in an RV, so that's one of my primary goals. And your goal is?
Well, want to look at layouts of, we have an idea of what we want, but just want to see like what our options are. You know, we think we want a bunkhouse, so we have sleeping spaces, designated sleeping spaces for everybody in our family, and yeah, so that's another thing. We also want to talk to manufacturer reps as opposed to solely dealers, because then they're going to know more about the rigs inside and out and that type of thing.
And another thing that I'd like to do is I'd like to talk to other people at the show that aren't, you know, that they're looking and see what things that they're looking for, because that will spark ideas in our minds as to, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. And we want to make sure that we want to get something that is really good for our family, but it doesn't have to have absolutely everything. And we are not planning on purchasing today. In fact, I don't think there's any way we could possibly purchase today, just because I'm the sort that I've got to analyze everything to the finest detail.
Hey, we're here at the RV show, and before we go in,
let's ask you, would you put in the comments below, would you want to live in an RV full time? Is that something that you would aspire to do? Just put it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.
okay, so this is a 24-footer, I believe, made by
Imagine.
Grand Design. It's the Imagine. We really like it. We wanted to show you some of the things that we like about it. So it's got great under storage stuff, like a basement type thing. It only weighs just under 6,000 pounds. And
for something.
one thing I noticed about it was the steps. Really nice. And then we really like the bunkhouse concept. And it's got the curtains that go for each bunk. The mattresses seem to be relatively nice. And another thing, that just as you come in the door, it's got little hooks and stuff for your coats, which would be handy. The bathroom seems to be pretty roomy too, and the shower is relatively sizable. So, and it's got all these little cubbies here. So we really like that. And it feels really roomy in here, especially for a 24-footer. Got a fair amount of storage around. Got storage over here, as well as under here. And I believe this will go down into a bed if you needed it to. And then you got your TV and your entertainment center stuff here, and more storage here. Got a 3-burner cooktop here, and your oven. It's a tiny little oven, but it would work. And then a nice big door here. And nice, it's a small cabinet here, and 2 more drawers down here. And they're relatively deep, so you can store quite a lot here. And then these cabinets are pretty good size, relatively deep, and more cabinet space over here, and a microwave, and then you've got your sink with the cutting board over top of it, which is pretty nice sink. And let's see. Oh, and this, I like this too. Extra counter space. So that's really cool. And then you got your fridge. Let's see.
Push it.
And the freezer. And then the fridge. And then careful not to pinch yourself. It's got those little levers here. I didn't know it before. And then this is magnetic. And then this is a nice door instead of a curtain, which I like. And you can walk around the bed. Not a ton of space, but you can walk around it. And then there's fairly deep cabinets back here. And then a drawer here and a little nightstand type thing here. Looks like there's outlets down here. I'm guessing there's probably storage under here. Yep. So that would be handy. And then more cabinets up here, as well as on the other side. So we really like this one. It seems like it may work for our family. So, anything you want to add, Philip?
Got more to see.
Yep, got more to see. We just got here, and we've been in a couple, but this is the first one that stands out to us. So, thank you.
All right, now we're looking at a Class C. This is a Mini Winnie. It's got a Ford F50 or 450 engine in it, and it's the whole idea we would have here is we would keep our smaller vehicle and tow it behind this. But let's go inside and see what it's got. Okay, got a nice driver compartment along with a dinette and a couch right across from it. This could be storage up above here, and or it could be a bed. Knowing my son, he would probably opt for this to be a bed. And the dinette seems to be really nice, and the couch seems to be really nicely placed. I mean, it all seems to work really nicely.
Got storage up above.
Yeah, we got storage up above and pretty reasonable storage.
And then this couch would make another bed.
It makes another bed, and I believe there's storage underneath it.
Okay.
Oops. All right, we've got our refrigerator and freezer right here. Extra storage.
Oh, that's cool.
With nice slide out, deep drawers. The sink seems to be nice. We've got a small microwave, cooktop. Let's see here. Cooktop is a 3-burner. Small oven. And we've got a fairly reasonable bathroom in this. It has a shower, stand-in shower that actually seems to be a reasonable size. If you're a taller person, it's got plenty of headroom up here. It also has an extra doorway to the master. But let's come on out and go around and show you. Okay, we have a bit of a bunkhouse here, and the bottom bunk, the top bunk that will pull down. Generally, these top bunks only handle about 150 pounds. So if you have 2 larger, heavier children, this isn't going to work. Wood for a little bit. And then in the master, regular queen size bed, lots of storage over top, plenty of drawers, and the drawers have got this good click feel to it, so you're not going to have things falling out. You've got a closet where you can actually hang stuff.
This is nice.
That's really nice. And
more drawer space down below.
yeah, plenty of drawer space down below. So if you have kids, more than likely they're going to be storing their clothes in here as well.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of places.
Is there storage underneath the bunk down here?
Let's see here. Doesn't look like it. I think that's right over a wheel well or something.
Oh,
like that.
okay.
But little TV right here for the kids. And on the outside, this thing has 4 TVs. So you got one here, one there, one in the master, and one outside. So yeah, if you really like watching TV, if you're really into entertainment, this is the party bus. So let's go on and see what our next option is.
Okay, so this is another one that we like, and it is made by Open Range. It's the light model, 30 foot. So we're going to walk through this with you. We really love this one. It's got a beautiful kitchen, as you can see here too, on my right. And a nice big island. Plenty of storage here in the island. Nice counter space too, of course, and then got a 3-burner stove, microwave, nice pantry areas. Let's see. Oh, that's the door to the kids area that we really love. But before we go in there, we've got a nice seating area. There's actually another table that goes there as well. And one cool thing about the seating area is it will come out into a queen size bed, so if we had extra guests or whatever, we could sleep. I think he said up to 4 more people right here. And then there's the bunk house back here with a bunk here, and then another one over here which folds up with the dinette, and storage over here. We got a closet area with hanging space. And then more storage underneath here. These are drawers, nice deep drawers. I love this area for like books and stuff. This is really cool. And you got more netted area over here. So really cool little areas. And then you have the bathroom down here. Nice size bathroom and shower. Totally think we can make this work. And then this is the master bedroom. One thing that I noticed about this is it has like a little shelf on either side of the bed, as well as a drawer right out that comes out. So that's handy. And then this could be a hanging spot, or you could put bins or whatever in here. I also like that it has mirrors here too. And more storage up here. So, and then you got your reading lights up above the bed. And the door for the, there's another door that leads into the bathroom from here. It's a sliding door. Oh, it turns a lot. So like that. So that's convenient. And one thing that we didn't show you was there's more storage space right here, either on the other side of the shower. So that's pretty neat too. So anyway.
And this one has an outside.
Oh, an outside kitchen too. Yeah.
And they have a model that has a slide out closet,
Yeah.
but we don't that's not shown here.
Yeah. So This is one that we really like, and we may go with a slightly different model if we were to get this one, because it's slightly on the long side, but we'll see. So anyway.
Okay, we're outside at the RV show, and this model right here is a 27-foot by Avenger. It's got an outdoor kitchen, and what I want to do is take you inside, let you see what it's like inside. All right. Now this one has everything that I think we're looking for. I mean, the kitchen's pretty reasonable, and you know, the added counter space in the back corner, somebody can actually stand there and help with cooking. The refrigerator, yeah, it's got a really large screen TV. I don't know that we need one that big, but it's got the bunkhouse back here, nice, sturdy, big. The bathroom is really nice. I mean, it's got tub plus that sunlight up there. So if you're just a little bit taller, you can fit into that. Got a nice couch. It actually has some storage above the couch. This is the dinette, and they've got it converted so you can see what it's like as a bed. You can actually store stuff underneath that, but you have to go through the seat. It doesn't have any pull-outs, but that's fine. And the master bedroom in here has got storage above. It's also got the counter space there with the outlets on either side, so you can set your laptop and charge your phones and stuff like that. Plus, almost all of them have storage underneath the bed there. So cabinetry is pretty good. Standard 3-burner stove. This looks like it's a pretty reasonable one, and this one has been heavily discounted. So this is like well within almost anybody's price range. So just wanted to show you this one. I would say that this one is a good solid for our family. You know, there are some that are bigger that would definitely give us a lot more room, but you know, 27 foot's not too bad, and that can get you into all the state parks, and you know, you'll be fine with that. So that's very important to us because where you stay is almost as important as how big this is going to be. So we'll see if there's any more for you to see in just a moment.
Okay, so this one is an Avenger. It's got prime time, and it's a 32 foot, and it's got so the nifty thing about it is it has 3 bunks, lots of storage space on the inside, which we would probably end up using one of the bunks for storage. And then a nice big kitchen. Looks great, honestly. You got storage under the sink, in this island, plenty of counter space, microwave, cabinets over the cooktop, 3-burner cooktop, and an oven. And then you got your fridge and your freezer. And looks like you have some sort of alert thing. And then more storage here. I mean, this thing has a ton of space for the size. And then nice seating area. This is really nice. And I imagine if we had to, we could convert that into a bed if we needed it for guests or whatever. And then it's got 2 entrances into the bathroom with a nice shower. And then this is the master bedroom back here, which is pretty impressive. It's got a lot of room back here. I mean, you could just about do some exercising back here. A lot of storage space here. I mean, hanging stuff. then down below, more shelves. More drawer space here. These are pretty shallow, but I think we could definitely make it work. And then I imagine there's storage space under the bed. Outlets on this side of the bed. I don't know if there's any more outlets in here, but pretty neat place.
Rear door too.
And a rear door, and then another entrance into the bathroom from the master. So we can check out the outside. I don't know if it's got a outdoor kitchen or not. I think it does.
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah. This is where it would be.
Oh wow. That's pretty nifty. So, yep. So, another great option. Lots of storage, which is what we definitely need, and sleeping space for everybody here in our family. So, I'm definitely going to keep this one in mind. Have to do a little more research and find out what the best one for our family is.
Okay, we're heading back from the RV show, and we've got some thoughts.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of them that we saw that we liked for different reasons. I don't think there was one that had 100% everything that we were looking for, except for there was one that was probably really close. But it gave us a chance to take a look, feel, see what things were like, get a really good feel for what it would be like to be in one. So what was some of the things that you were interested in?
Well, like we said before, on our way there, we were looking for ones with bunks, and so it was interesting to see how the different bunks were set up and the weight limit on the different bunks, and so we learned a fair amount about that. We also learned about how different the storage options can be within each rig, so that was really interesting to see. And let's see, seating options were really interesting to see how different they were from one rig to the other. My favorite was one called Light, which we did a video tour of, which you probably have seen, and in the Winnebago Class C, which I really liked. So just lots to consider, and still have to do a fair amount of research, I feel, before we make a decision.
Yeah, and I kind of like that one of the last ones we saw, the Avenger. That seemed to be really well made and could handle the stress of driving a lot. So we've got a lot of brochures to look over, a lot of websites. We've got people to call, campgrounds that we talk to along the way. So please go ahead, comment below, tell us what you think. Tell us if you think we're crazy or nuts. Hit that subscribe button, which will probably be it's that way. Yeah, that's the direction the subscribe button's going to be, and that way you don't miss anything. And we'd love to hear from you. So this is Phil and Dreama
Hi.
saying goodbye.
Bye.